I'm Superintendent Jeff Akins. I appreciate your time as we spend the next few minutes going over some important safety and security information. When we hear about something dangerous happening at a school anywhere, it reminds me, our teachers, our staff, our students, and our parents are all so important to keeping our campuses safe. Please know we take security procedures seriously. We are prepared, and we are always improving our procedures and reinforcing our training. This will be an overview of some important security information. You can find out more details in 3 ways. Visit our school district website, talk to your principal, or call school security. Their number is 813-623-3996. First, let's touch on one of the main ways we all work together to keep campuses safe. See something? Say something. Here's how it works. See something? Say something to an adult. It just takes a minute, but it has the power to change lives. Next, District Security Chief John Newman will talk about our campuses and how we respond to concerns.
We have spent the past 4 years making our campuses far more secure than they've ever been in the past. The intention is for every school to have a secure perimeter. That means a physical barrier that separates the main student areas from the general public. That barrier is usually a combination of fences and walls of school buildings. Because of the way our schools have been designed over the past 100 years, some buildings may have doors that open out into an area that is outside the perimeter. Those doors should stay locked and only open outward to let someone leave or evacuate. Our schools should have limited controlled access points during the school day. Generally, this is the door to the front office. In some cases, it's a hallway door that the front office can see with a direct view. In schools where the office staff does not have a direct view of the main door, a camera and a door buzzer system should be used. If your school does not have these security measures, or there is a facility issue that is preventing it, please let your principal know. They'll contact our operations division to get it fixed. We also use other security measures that we don't talk about so they remain effective. And your school should have an emergency response team and an emergency plan. The next thing we'll cover is a site threat continuum. This is the range of ways our schools respond to a threat. It goes from the least severe to the most severe. You may recognize this color-coded chart. You can find this information on each school campus. The decision to change from one level to another is made by the principal working in conjunction with school security and law enforcement. This is an overview. If you'd like to know more, please take our Threat Continuum training. It's available for all employees on our district's professional development online portal. The first level is controlled access. This is the routine protocol for controlling and managing a campus. It directs visitors to a limited access points or entrances on the campus. The next level is monitored access. Monitored access is a response to a vague, non-specific threat to the safety of a campus. It requires extra vigilance at access points of the campus. Next is evacuation. It's a high-level response to a crisis or threat. It involves the entire movement of staff and students and visitors away from the threat to a safe area. The next level is the opposite of evacuation, and that's shelter in place. Shelter in place is used with various emergency events, especially severe weather. Identify a safe place where you can reduce the threat and remain there until the threat has passed. Now, the next levels I'll be covering are similar in a lot of ways. So we use the same terms across our entire district to make the response clear. They are lock in, lock out, and lock down. First, lock in. A lock in starts with a crisis that perhaps is occurring off campus, but is nearby. Students and staff and visitors, they're secured in the campus and don't leave the campus until the threat has passed. Next up is lockout. A lockout comes when there may be a threat on campus, but it's not an active threat. In a lockout, any movement on campus is strictly controlled. Typically, outdoor activities and even class changes may be stopped for a period of time during a lockout. And finally, most importantly, there is lockdown. A lockdown is the highest and most restrictive response to a crisis or active threat and emergency on campus. A lockdown ensures the immediate security of students and staff and visitors. During a lockdown, teachers take the lead with their students. They should stop teaching and lock all doors and windows if possible. If they can't, they need to consider using items like desks or cabinets and tables to barricade a door if necessary. Closing blinds and turning off lights are important in a lockdown. You want to keep everyone away from those windows and doors, keep them calm and keep them quiet. Silencing cell phones and devices is very important during a lockdown. You want to make that room look and sound vacant. Wait for the emergency responders. There should be no movement. No one leaves the classroom. No changing of classroom and no outside activities will occur during a lockdown. If you can safely provide details to first responders, call 911. And don't forget to post a safe room notification on your door. This always helps out the first responders. A lockdown may begin with an announcement of lockdown, lockdown, lockdown over the PA system. But teachers may also need to react without an announcement based on what they see or hear happening in the school. One more time, the site threat continuum goes from least severe to most severe, controlled access, monitored access, evacuation, and shelter in place. Then it's lock in, where everyone stays in the campus, lock out, where movement is controlled on campus, and lock down, where teachers and students react to an immediate, serious threat. If you have questions about the threat continuum, your principal and emergency response team have more information. And again, employees can also take the online training using the Professional Development online portal. We continue to roll out additional training called Run, Hide, Fight across our district. This course is conducted in groups, so trainers will be visiting each school site. If you want to learn more about Run, Hide, Fight, the FBI has created a section on their website. Just go to www.fbi.gov and search for Run, Hide, Fight. Now, Superintendent Akins has a final reminder for all of us.
We can't go over every safety procedure in the time we have here, but it's important for everyone to know the key steps that help us keep our campuses safe. We have amazing law enforcement partners and an excellent school security team, but they can't help if they don't know about a possible threat that's out there. So please remember, if you see something, say something. Thank you for all that you do.